What's up, y'all? Back at it again with a new video. Today's Saturday. It's a good Saturday. And today I'm going to be talking about some things, some tips, and things I've noticed on my journey with narcissists. And, a lot of times we talk about narcs and we talk about how they fake, how they jealous. And we usually talk about our parents, or we're talking about people we're in romantic relationships with. But a lot of times we don't talk about the people that are our friends that are narcs. The people that see us deal with narcs, see us go through it, and take that as an opportunity to number one, feel happy to see us go through stuff, while also simultaneously trying to act like they're our friend, but they're actually jealous. And also, they like to, something I noticed that I went through is, I had a friend that when I went through my situation, yeah, she was there for me, and in the moment I felt like she was quote unquote there for me, right? But when I really look at it, it was a transactional situation. She was there for me because she needed me. At the time, she did not have a vehicle. She had multiple kids, and she had a man living with her. He was a narc, right? So her money tight, she got a little bit of weird shit going on. You know what I'm saying? You dating a narc, y'all could really go into detail because it gets worse than that in regards to her partner, but I'm not really even talking about him because he's not the main focus on what I'm talking about. But what I want to say, y'all, is when we out here dating narcs and stuff, you need to understand you may start turning into a narc. Now, the friend I had, I ain't really look at her as like being a narcissist. And when I had the situation with my narc, she really was the person that was like, this sounds like a narcissist. And I was like, yeah, girl, it does. And that's how I got on YouTube and start watching videos, So, and it turned out he's a covert narc. And she's dating a narc too at the same time. That's probably why she realized that this is a narc, right? Now, I went through what I went through. I was going through it, but I was helping her. So in her mindset, she's doing better than me because I'm mentally going through a lot. But I'm able to help her. You really don't want to be by yourself during them times. I'm not a real big social person, so I wouldn't have, as much as I had did during that time, I normally don't even do all that because I just really am I like solitude. I'm not going to hold you. Like, I really do. I enjoy my own company. I'm very artistic. I know how to do my own nails. I know how to do my own hair. I know how to do so many creative things that I can fill up my time with, right? So a lot of times when it comes down to me being happy, when I'm most happiest, I don't have a million friends around me. I don't have, you know what I'm saying? And I have friends. But I enjoyed my time alone. I've already been in the process of life where I'm trying to have friends and everybody being fucking weird, and then, friendships end because I'm not going to deal with bullshit for so long, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying every person's like that, but I'm not pressed to always constantly be around people. People being around me does not validate me. You feel me? So, I had a friend, like I said, y'all, the chick, I thought she was there for me. In reality, the situation was transactional, if I'm keeping it real with myself. She needed a whip. I had a whip. I was feeling bad. I didn't want to be on myself all the time. She was there. I'm basically coming to her. We're chilling. I'm helping her. And then we're cooling it. Cool. Boom. And then I'm leaving, right? So in theory, that sounds like she's there for me. But what changed is when she got a vehicle, her demeanor changed. It turned from that person to now a person. And mind y'all, I'm not a friend that's sitting up calling you every fucking day about the same shit. I had a lot of shit happening in real time that was crazy. It was some shit I never even seen other people go through. You know what I'm saying? And I grew up around narcs. So for me to see or be experiencing something that I haven't already seen, like in real time, is crazy. So yeah, what I noticed is when she got a vehicle, she kind of didn't care. Like, she didn't care about anything in regards to my emotions and what I had going on. And I'm not making what I got going on her fault or her responsibility, right? But I'm also not the friend that's crying about a situation and is still actively in it. I was no contact. So this is not a friend that's just, you know how you have a friend that's crying about a person all the time and they still fooling with the person? That wasn't me. You know what I'm saying? And eventually, to anyone that's in that spot where they feel like they just need to talk to somebody sometimes, just to clear their mind every couple of days or so, or maybe once a week, or whatever the case may be. I don't find it abnormal. It's hard. I know people that went, beginning when they lost, you know, their whole little situation or whatever, they was going to therapy every day of the week. You know what I'm saying? It just depends. It really does. It just depends on what your mindset is and what you're going through, and it's nothing to be ashamed of, right? But mind you, I wasn't even hitting her up a lot. But then when I would hit her up, y'all, she acted like she was too busy. But mind you, just the same person that not only was I giving rides to, I was giving her money. She did pay me back, y'all. But the thing about it is this, right? In life, I don't give nobody money. And I don't care how nobody feel about that. The normal, regular me, I'm not giving you money. Figure it out. Because I don't ask other people for money, like, especially chicks that I'm that I'm not dating, that I'm cool with. Like, I'm not asking you for that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And she would ask me a lot, often. And I promise you, she asked me so many times for the duration of the relationship, the friendship we had, that I declined giving her money more times than I actually allowed, you know, myself to give her money in certain situations. And, you know, if you asking me for money, rides, and all this, and I live across town, and I'm doing all this for you, but then when I want to call you, you can't talk to me. But also, on top of all of that, she also experienced stuff that was random, and she would call me about it. Like, she lost her job, and her narc boyfriend told her something I noticed with her man is that he basically tore her down and was like, yeah, you were on Facebook, that's why you lost your job, and was just talking shit to her. But she called me because she knew that I was going to have empathy, and I ain't even say nothing like that. I really was like, my mind was not even on that. My mind was like, hey, okay, cool. You don't get that job no more? Here goes some job links. Here goes some remote home job groups. Here go the jobs that I see people actually getting hired right now in real time. Here go this. Try this. Try that. Try this. You know what I'm saying? That's where my mind was at, right? Because I'm not no hater, mind you. So she goes out here. She ends up getting a new job. The job she ends up getting is one of the jobs I specifically told her to go get, and she ended up getting it. Good for her. Cool. Bye. So I'm still going through shit. Time go by, right? I really ain't communicating with her because she know I'm in isolation or whatever. And what I noticed, y'all, is as I'm in isolation, it's like she wanted to force herself to be able to cross the boundary of isolation. It's like she wanted to be able to still communicate with me like normal, even though I don't want to talk to people. I'm not in the mood to talk to people. And you are a person that I will call on, and now that you got a car, you look like you're too busy. Like, y'all, if I told you her lifestyle, y'all would be like, the bitch is so delusional. But anyway, she's too busy. Okay, cool. Like, I'm not even tripping on it. But it's like she want to have an access to me outside of my boundaries. Like, she is even somebody that should be doing that. And so, I honestly, y'all, she messaged me a paragraph, and I kind of felt some type, not to no type of way, but she messaged me a paragraph basically saying she knows that I'm isolating or whatever. And I did not want to respond back to her, but I did because that wasn't nothing really personal at that time. And so I responded back to her, and I told her, like, you know, this is what I'm going through, whatever, right? She reads it and don't respond for 48 hours. Mind you, I experienced something similar to that with my ex. So what she's doing is she's trying to trigger me into having control over me because she's lost control, right? And this is a bitch I'm friends with. I've been real with, genuine, 100 with, right? And I noticed that, and I realized, and y'all, before she sent me that paragraph, I believe, I had prayed and said, hey, reveal to me if this person right, because if they not right, I'm about to cut them off, because I don't like how they moving. And it ain't even no pressure. Go no contact if you need to. But bitch, don't message me trying to do that and then trying to, like, it's like you trying to re-trigger me. And then, also in the message I had sent her, I had told her some good news I had that I basically was, in reality, the news I gave her is basically me making more money than you, basically. And it's not intentionally to be like that. I'm just telling her what I got going on or whatever while I've been at MIA, you know what I'm saying? And I think that she just really didn't want to congratulate me on it, so that's why she ghosted me. That's why when she read it, she ghosted me, and then she hit me up 2 days later talking about some, hey boo. That's the last time I've ever even communicated with her, because I realized that a hater will congratulate you. A hater will compliment you. If a person can't compliment you or congratulate you after you have repetitively congratulated them when they've taken L's and when they've won again, you've always embraced them. And if a person can't do that for you, it's different. You think a narc hates you? That's a person that hates you. That girl wanted me to feel like I don't have nobody to talk to. I don't have nobody to go to when I'm going through what I'm going through. But she also wanted proximity to me because I'm more popular than her. Motherfuckers like me more than her. She's not on my level. You know what I'm saying? So be weird of the signs of a hater.